Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl SJ here. And today is going to be my first day starting the Zepbound. So first, I want to show you guys, I have this Renfo machine. And so it's going to measure everything. And it puts it on the app. So let's get started with the weight. Now I'm going to take the phone off and then come back with you. There you go, without the phone. So the phone does weigh a little bit. Okay, you guys, so we're going to be doing the marking to do the Zepbound. It's going to be my first time taking it. Find your belly button. And you want to go between 3 and 4 inches over. So I believe that's the 4 there. So I'm going to mark it so I don't go past it. Yep. And then I'm going to shoot it in there. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a pretty big roll here to have to find. But I did mark my 4 inches right there. So now I'm going to take my alcohol ahead of that 4 inches. And then, you know what? Let me just make sure. Because now I got a close up. All right. This is a little bit right above 4. All right. Now. Next, I'm going to go wash my hands. Oh, let me get everything prepped first. I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you guys, the Zepbound, and how it works. So you had to make sure these things were sealed. And I thought I was doing a video, and I wasn't. Turned out the video wasn't on. It gives you information on how to do it. Also tells you the different spots to do it. Naturally, the stomach's going to be the easiest one. Even though the thighs would probably be better for me. But they said it hurts more in their thigh, so I'm gonna go with the stomach. I have already pulled it out because, like I said, I thought I was recording it. It's still locked. Haven't did anything with it. All right. So the first thing you want to do, I'm clearing all this stuff up and getting it ready because once you wash your hands, you don't want to touch anything else. So I'm gonna start by washing my hands. And then I'm going to alcohol prep the area that I'm going to use. All right, so I am getting prepped to get mine in. I just washed my hands, drying it thoroughly. And then I'm going to take my alcohol pad and clean the area that I'm going to stick it in. So see, there's my little dot. And I'm going to clean all that area next to the dot. I don't know. I probably would recommend laying down and doing this. Mostly because I got all this stomach here. But clean that area up good. I'm gonna wipe off my hands again. And then now you want to get this ready. All right. First, you want to, let me see. Shit. I can't remember. Here, I'm trying to demo y'all and I can't even remember. She gave us a handout. And it has all the information on it. Okay. So, going back in, pull the gray thing out first. That's how you do it. Now, the next thing is, we're going to find our spot that we're going to do this at. Oh, Lord, this is scary. I want to be real close to that spot, but not dead on it. it was at 4 inches. Then you want to push all the way in. Relax. Turn it to unlock. And ready. And push. And listen for the clicks. You guys, I didn't feel nothing. I don't know exactly where that little area went, but now I'm going to take my cotton and clean it up. I didn't feel nothing. Make you wonder if you did it right. Clean that area up. So I felt nothing. And it's probably because I got so much tummy. But I'm going to drink some water. I'm treated just like medicine. And I'm tired, so I'm going to go take a nap. And then we shall see what happens. It's day 1. And now I'm going to mark the calendar, too, just to make sure. And the time. All right, you guys. So being on this Zepbound is probably one of the best things I probably could say I've tried. I don't know how good we're going to be saying it works, but I have created drinks because I noticed that I am not hungry. So let's get this poured up. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got my little drink here. I've been drinking on it. And so today is day 6 of my first week on the Zepbound. So let me tell you what happened while I was on Zepbound. So actually, let me back up a little bit. Right before I got on Zepbound, I have been trying to do the mini meals, kind of cut back, try to take more wiser decision outside of my movie popcorn. And so I've heard a whole lot of things about people constipation and diet, constipation. What's that D word? Come on, y'all. What's that D word? I was gonna say diarrhea. That's it. Yeah, diarrhea. I've heard a whole lot of that stuff, and so I was a little worried about that. So day 1, when I shot that thing up, I felt fine. I did it in the evening time. Had a few hours before I go to bed because with me, I work nights. So naturally, sometimes even on my days off, I don't always sleep at night. But I went to bed that morning. And so I get up. I don't get out of bed. I just open my eyes and I look down and I'm like, oh, something's wrong with me. To myself, I'm like, I said it out loud, but something's wrong with me. But I didn't say it like real loud. And what it was is that my stomach was sitting up higher, where when I'm laid back, and even though I got the chest, I could see my stomach, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's not good. And so I climb out of bed. I look in the mirror, and I'm like, is that what my stomach really looks like? I think that's what my stomach really looks like. Use the bathroom, but I don't feel any different or anything. So I go back to the bed and I lay back so I can look. And I didn't see it again. That's okay. Maybe I was just temporarily bloated and I woke up and that pushed it on down. Whew. So the next thing is I started just trying to pay attention to my body, because even though I have something that's telling me that you don't hungry or anything like that, I still didn't really want to abuse it. I didn't want to start trying to overeat just because I know I'm supposed to be full and this and that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it to make it where it's a lifestyle change. Because, you know, with it being insured, you know, insurance is covering it up to, I think, 6 months or something, or they might extend it, however that works. You want to keep in mind that if you stop using that stuff, you could go all the way back to the way it was. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to try to do better eating, even though I know I'm taking this at the same time. So I didn't eat nothing. I didn't feel hungry. So I'm just paying attention to my body. But a lot of times when I get up from sleeping, I'm not hungry anyway. So I just get up, go do what I got to do. And then later on down the line, while I'm out, is when I usually notice that I'm hungry. Well, I'm out and about. I got this done and that done. And I ain't hungry. Because usually I get that little edge. I even went to the store because I had to get some things. You know, that's when you really be hungry, especially if you ain't ate. I didn't feel hungry. So I'm shooting into those fears. Okay, I ain't hungry. Why am I trying to eat? So I chose not to eat. I did grab me some celery while I was at the store because I wanted to make the celery drink. I heard that the celery with the little ginger would make a great joint issue. You know, when you get older, you know, shit just all of a sudden start, oh, that hurt. You know, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but I have experienced it a lot. I'll be walking fine. Then all of a sudden something stops. And it's like, oh shit, my knee, it hurts. Out of nowhere. So I was drinking the celery ginger. I made a celery ginger mix. And since I had went to the store, you know, they had the samples out because I was at Costco. And I got this veggie mix powder. And let me go get that powder real quick. Hold on. So, you know how we do it. Real life. So I went back and I grabbed this. Super Greens, that's what it is. So it's a replacement for fruits and veggies. And I got it because if I'm gonna not eat, then I need to still get my nutrients from somewhere. So they were sampling it. It didn't matter what it tastes like. I was gonna get it and mix it with some bunch of stuff. So I took that celery, I took that ginger, I took one of these, like this, put it, you know, it says to put it in your water. And then I had already had these, the Zip Fizz. This is energy. Energy is the first thing you lose when you're trying to lose weight, right? Because you don't got no energy for nothing. Come in these little capsules like this in different flavors. Get them at Costco. And I added all of that and some water and some ice and the celery, the ginger, and blended. And I drank some of that. Now, I only drank maybe 8 ounces or something because I had one of my little cups like that and it was not all the way full. And I kind of started feeling full. So I was like, okay, I'm done. And then I went on and I think I cooked some stuff. Yeah, I can't remember what I cooked, but I know I cooked. And so I just only grabbed a little bit of whatever I cooked just because I know that I hadn't eaten. And even though I had my little drink, I just said, well, you know what? I'm going to try to do this right. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I see what this is going to do. It's going to make me feel full. And I ate a little bit, but I noticed that when you drink, eat, whatever you do, once you get to a certain amount, your stomach starts feeling a little funny because it's full. And it feels like, oh, okay, it felt like it might want to hurt a little bit. So I just like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do anything else. And so I kind of left it at that. And I just started paying attention. I hadn't used the bathroom. The next day, I got up and did whatever I had to do. And I did have to use the bathroom. It wasn't constipated. It was just a regular, how it should be. Bowel movement should be just a regular thing. No diarrhea, no constipation. So I was like, okay, so I'm doing good. And the rest of the days went by and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to keep in mind that the ideal is to keep me full. So just think things that may be beneficial to me. Now, I still ate my sweets, okay? I still had some Rice Krispie treats left. And I had like 1 square, so I ate that 1 square. I sure did. But I see how people could actually continuously eat, even though they know they feel full. But I know what I noticed is that when you continuously eat too much, that your stomach kind of hurts a little, kind of, you can feel it. You know that's what your stomach is telling you, that you're full. What are you doing? Type thing. So, good. Today is day 6, and I noticed when I got up this morning, I wasn't hungry, but I got out. And usually when I get out, I'm good since I've been on this stuff. And I didn't feel like I needed to get something to eat. But later, now I'm feeling like, I feel a hunger pain trying to come in. So this lets me know that it's time to get ready to do my shot again. You only do it 7 days. And I was told by the nurse, because they had a whole nurse come in there and had a demo and everything. Showed you here to here, to put it here, 3 inches, 3.5 inches to 4. And I said, well, what about the thighs? It's recommended here. I'm like, okay, I want it in my butt. Said, no, it's only recommended thighs, stomach, and I think the forearm or something, where the most fatty is, because you don't want to hit a vessel or anything like that when you're doing this. So I said, okay, I'll just switch sides so the next time I do it. So, as far as any effects, I hadn't feel anything other than the first day, and I seen my stomach sitting so high. But like I said, as soon as I went back to bed, lay down, and looked back at it, it was down like it normally would be. So I'm like, okay. So that was my side effect on it. So I'm glad it wasn't nothing major. Then I started reading up to see what everybody else was doing. Mostly the nausea, the diarrhea, and the constipation. So I'm thinking this probably helped me. I was tired though, I do know that. So I definitely had to do some of this. And like for today, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. I worked today. I work nights. I got off at 10 this morning and went out and did some things. I felt just a little bit of hunger. And so I drank some water while I was out, because I had brought my water with me. Because water will fool your stomach if you drink enough of it. And here it is this evening. I knew I felt hungry earlier, but I drank some water and I was good. So what I did was I went on and made my shake, which is what's going on right now. My son made some boudin balls. I had him give me just a little piece like this, just so I can say I tasted something, so I can say, if my body sees me eat something, it won't think, oh, you ain't ate. You know how we get mentally blocked, like, oh, I ain't ate. I gotta eat something. Even if you don't feel hungry, we do that. So I just got that little piece and I was good. And now I'm just finishing up this little drink. And today's movie day, because Wolverine never coming out. You know how you get it on Thursdays, and versus the main thing comes out on Friday. But I'm avoiding the crowd. I wanna get the stuff that they give away for going to the movie on the first day it comes out, and you get that on the day before it comes out for real. Officially, it's Friday. Previews are Thursday. So I'm gonna eat my popcorn, because it's Thursday. Tuesday we went to the movies, and I did not eat all of my popcorn. I usually eat all of my popcorn, all of it. But I couldn't force myself to eat all of it that time. I ate a little bit less than half. So I was like, okay, I need to do that. I love my popcorn. I got the refillable bucket, so I save money every time I get popcorn anyway. And then I get the refill and I share it, if somebody's with me, or, you know what I'm saying? So it just works out. So I think for the most part, I'm good. Tomorrow is my second shot. However, again, remember I told you they said I could wait. If I miss it by accident, I could wait up to 3 days. I'm going to wait until that morning and take it. So I'm supposed to take it Friday night, but I'm going to wait till Saturday morning and then take it. Because I started listening today, and some people were saying, hey, They take it a few hours before sleep, or a few hours before they go to sleep. Because I guess maybe it has a sleeping of, maybe keeps you from sleeping or whatever. But if I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. And then, you know what? Here's my advice to those that do have problems sleeping. Go get in that swimming pool. Because running around doing some laps, and I can't swim, but I will go back and forth with my little weights, thinking I can swim. That wears me out, and it makes me tired. And when you like that, you're going to go to sleep. So, am I happy with the Zepbound? Yeah. Again, my Zepbound is, I'm not diabetic. And I wanted to do the study that they had for the weight loss, and it included that stuff. And you get paid at the same time. I think they put you on 2 different ones at the same time. But I guess, I didn't qualify because I'm not diabetic. If I was, then I guess I could have. But, so I had to go with the doctor's prescription. So, I'm glad. Some people were saying, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because they're on 0.1 and point this. And, okay, I don't got the milligrams down pat. I'm on 2.5. That's all I know. And my doctor told me that was the lowest dose that he could give me on Zepbound, which is only for weight loss. So I'm like, I'm going to go with it. And he said it increases every refill. So I'm like, okay. I'm going to try to get him to give me the same one all over again. Because if it does the same stuff, then let me ride it out for a couple months at least. And then we'll go from there. So, I'm glad I did it. As far as the scales are concerned, I have the Reno app on my phone, so I stand on my scales, and I think I got a minus 0.6. So I'm like, okay, why ain't I losing? I don't know. I did ride my bike a couple of times. I have a stationary bike, so I did ride that twice a week. Do I feel different? Yes, I feel different. That is the best thing ever. It's because I want to feel like I can walk. I want to feel like I can get from point A to point B. And with that, I have been able to do that. Now, I still get to the points where I don't feel like moving and all this other kind of stuff sometimes, but I'm noticing a difference. And it may not be about the pounds, but I'm noticing issues. Go away! I'm noticing that I feel better as far as when I'm moving, unless my foot starts hurting, which that's what happened at one point. I'm like, okay, do I think it's related to what's going on? No, I don't think so. So I think I'll be okay. So far so good. But we'll do week 2, and then I'll come back and let you know how I think it went. And we'll go from there. Okay, it's your girl SJ here, Real Beauty, Real Food, and this is real life, me doing a Zepbound. So I will be back at the end of week 2 and let you know, guys, what I'm feeling like, what I'm looking like. I even got some fashion hauls coming up too. But I got a couple of outfits that I want to wear, and if I see the difference, I'ma do a video shot and show you guys. So I hope you guys have an awesome week. And anything you want to say, comment below. I'll either answer, or I'll like it, or I'll say something. But hit the like button. It don't cost you a thing, and it helps me know that, hey, I want to know what's really going on with her. Is it working? So thumbs it up for me.